The brain equates to a computer. All its job is to operate the vessel that our spirit lives in. The brain has an optimum capacity, and all it does is take care of the body. Beyond that, it's not interested. It doesn't want to hear about spaceships. So you're wasting your time if you think the brain is going to get you anywhere. You've got to put the brain to sleep when you focus on what we're going to do. And we're going to build spaceships that are multidimensional. In order to build multidimensional ships, you must become multidimensional yourself. So I said, well, that's cool. I love it. We're going to have this experiment with this 3-foot craft. And they started vibrating it, the same, almost acoustically. T6 aluminum, a good grade aluminum. And they just started vibrating at different frequencies. And I was touching the craft on the top, and it was solid. Feel the vibrations going through the crystalline structure of the aluminum. And then pretty soon, it started being like jello. My fingers started going inside. So I kept going until I put my whole hand inside this shell of this craft. After the experiment, he explained to me, he said, you're not who you think you are. You're an energy field. You're a source. You're a magnetic field. And I found out that the eyes are like a camera. They're opening and closing at 24.5 frames per second. And so we're perceiving a world, a dimension, an illusion, if you will, of 24.5 frames per second. But when you can raise or lower your vibratory rate, the outside world will change with you. This is where Marcia and I have been having a lot of fun with magic, real magic. It's so beautiful. Let your brain, just ignore your brain and listen to your intuition, to your heart, because that is the reality. The reality is that you're energy, and that's energy. And when you synergize with energy, you can change it. You can change your molecular structure. You can be in harmony, in harmonics with energy, and take the wheel from a vertical position and turn it horizontally. And we can do this with magnetics. They sent a rep out, and we met him in Riverside, California. He said, well, what do you got there? And we levitated a small disc on his desk. And he had his engineers and his physicists there, and they were checking us for wires. They thought we were magicians, you know. Carr said, well, we would like you to be our manufacturer and build these things. And the guy really blew his fuses, because he said, no, you're going to put all our people out of work. You know, we've got thousands of people working for us. You're going to bring this in and operate on an energy you take out of the air for free and forever. You don't ever have to replace it or replenish it. You can't do this. So Carr said, well, you don't quite understand. By taking and giving people the opportunity to be free of toil, to be free of servitude, you will have magnificent beings coming to light. Their energy fields will transmit into enormous beings that can create things you've never even imagined, interchanging our talents with one another. And you would have no need for servitude. We would all live in harmony. And this guy he didn't want to hear this at all. So Carr said, okay, I thank you very much, and we left. When we got back to the lab, Carr said, okay, we're on countdown now, because the word's going to get out. They're going to find us. They're going to shut us down. And we know that's coming. We had one fully operational craft and two in almost operational, 45 foot in diameter, big craft. And he said, we're going to take the 45-footer and run a test. We already know it works. We may fly it over LA with bells and whistles and say, look, people, this is real, or whatever we had to do to wake people up.